Hey folks, Sylvia's here. We're on Skyrim. This would be episode 8, most likely. Every time I start one of my videos and I'm like, this is episode number, I'm never actually confident. Now, I was pretty sure on this one, but I'm always like, maybe? Anyway, it's actually been a couple of days, but we are here, Bleak Falls, Barrow. It's snowing. It's currently 7:34 p.m. And we are here to go through Bleak Falls, Barrow. Now, depending on how long this goes, and I should grab my phone once I figure out where I left it, we're off to a good start. There we go, phone. We're going to sneak up here because I do want to overhear these guys speaking, but I want to get my phone and pull up a stopwatch.
So we're just supposed to sit here when Arbet runs off with that golden claw?
That dark elf wants to go on ahead, let him. Better than us risking our necks.
What if Arbet doesn't come back? I want my share from that claw.
Just shut. Keep an eye out for trouble.
That was not a lot of dialogue there. Alright, aiming for the head.
Someone there.
Whoops, and I just totally missed that one. I think I hit her in the side of the face with that one. So you got an arrow sticking out of the back of your neck. And you've got one right through your face. That was a good shot. I do actually, I'm going to... whatever. There's a console, I'm about to sneeze, hold on now. Maybe? Maybe? Nope, not sneezing. There's a console command that turns off the HUD so that you can, take good screenshots, essentially. Because it's unfortunate, like, whatever's in the center of my screen, usually will have the, like, press button for bandit. Or whatever, so. Ooh, silver amethyst ring. So yeah, when you're going through these places, these burial urns are something you should probably check most times. They do often have some pretty solid stuff in them. Usually it's just a small amount of gold, but occasionally you'll get some gemstones or jewelry. That was a weird little burst of darkness. We're going to grab a couple of the linen wraps because those are actually used in a lot of crafting. They're not used in any vanilla crafting. If you're just playing vanilla, no mod Skyrim, linen wraps are 100% useless. But they're used in a lot of mods. Now this dude, by the way, if you let him pull that lever, he will get killed.
Time to end this little game.
He is also a relatively high-level enemy because he's a highwayman here, and he's killing me. Oh god, that's not where I want to go. Okay. Oh, right. I have, God, okay, so, like, it's been a while, and, I don't really remember what I'm doing, but I apparently had, fast healing. That's why I pulled out both hands. I was trying to heal myself, like that. This dude's kind of killing me. It's like an iron dagger he's got, and an orcish sword. You know, I'm kind of stoked that I managed to kill him straight up. Bear armor, we're going to take his bear armor. Iron dagger, orcish saber. Now that's a modded sword right there. But yeah, so as you can see, he was actually like a moderately tougher enemy than what you would normally fight here. And if you let him get to the lever, he will get killed by the trap. Which for showy case sakes, I will pull. It actually hit me. So yeah, it shoots out little darts there. Now the trick to this is you have to position those guys like those things. You'll notice that one of them has fallen off and is right here. So we gotta go snake, snake, whale. Snake, snake, whale. And now it'll open up. I would like to know how that mechanism works. And also how that mechanism works in a however many year old tomb this is. We've got a skill book right there that I'm not going to take, as always. Lesser Soul Gem, Dwarven War Axe. That's worth taking. Lesser Soul Gem and Junkie Potion. My cousin, just going back to that room where it was the snake, the whale. He calls the whale a fish, and he assures me that it is a fish, but he's wrong. It's a whale. Nuts. Stupid Skeever was not close enough to me. I was really psyched about getting that sneak attack. I don't normally manage to get that sneak attack. So we got a Junkie Potion, a Scroll of Fireball, some linen wraps, which I'm not going to bother with because I don't want to take up too much of my carrying capacity.
Is that you, Haknir? Bjorn? Soling? I know I ran ahead of the fall, but I need help.
We got some spider webs we got to cut through. And we got a giant spider. This is actually like a unique enemy in that it's a wounded frostbite spider. Which means it's a little bit weaker than normal. Now it's funny that that one managed to hit me. They do have a stamina draining poison. And you can cheese it by shooting it with arrows through here. Oh, man.
Get it away from me! Get it away!
Yeah, we ain't do about it, stupid spider. You're too big.
Get it away! Don't let it get me! Help!
I think I missed that arrow.
Don't let it get me! Help!
Oh, shut up, Erebol the Swift or whatever your name is. Alright. For enemies that I can cheese by fighting them like that, I like to weaken them with arrows and then go out there and finish them with real attacks because it makes me feel a little bit more honorable. There we go. Yeah, I feel like a little bit more, you know, like, yeah. I'm a real fighter. I killed that giant spider with my sword. Sure, I rained arrows down upon its body and whittled its HP down, but whatever. Now, before we do that, we're going to go into the mod configuration, and we're going to pull up immersive creatures. And I'm checking to make sure I did this. Now, you'll see there's a whole bunch of crap here. I'm just going to additional spawns. Alright, I did not change this, so that's good to know. Thank you, USA Today. I leave my phone there so I can use the stopwatch and it makes noise all the time. The things I want to change are Spider Egg spawn chance and Ore Guardian spawn chance. Ore Guardians are monsters that have a chance of spawning whenever you mine. I'm not 100% certain how this works. I think the way it works is when you're mining an ore vein, let's say it's an iron ore, an iron vein. You'll get an iron ore, you have a chance of getting a gemstone, and then you'll get a second iron ore. So there's 3, like, you've received crap ticks. I think the spawn chance is per each tick. So if you set this to like 50, for instance, you will on average most likely get one because you have 3 50% chances. I think. It could skip the middle one and just go with the ones on the actual ore. I'm not really sure. The reason why I say this, though, is because I've definitely mined ore before and gotten 2. Although I've never gotten 3, so I'm not 100% certain. And then the spider egg spawn chance is a chance to spawn a whole bunch of spiders when you loot their little spider egg sacs. Like that one. So we might get a little horde of spiders. We did not. Generally speaking, the spiders aren't too strong. And they are actually little spiders. Incidentally, sometimes the smallest spiders, like this one right here, are the strongest ones. That one was obviously not. There's another tiny one. I also like when I get kill cams on. And I think there, one more. We can search the desiccated corpses too while we're at it. Big spider this time. Actually, looks like we got a couple of them. Medium-sized ones, a tiny one, small one. It can be a little hard to find the small ones when they're like taking up they're inside of the corpse of other things. There we go. So we got Airville the Swift here.
You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Where's the Golden Claw?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Oh, shit. Hit it with the claw first.
Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first.
So you have to cut him down. You can also use a fire to cut him down. Now I should mention that when you cut this guy down,
Loose. I can feel it.
he's gonna run away from you.
You fool. Why should I share this treasure with anyone?
Yeah, like that. And that's what you get for trying to cheat me. And I'll throw your body around like a piece of crap that it is. You squirt blood. Alright. So we get his journal, the Golden Claw, and the rest of his stuff is crap. He does run. You don't have to really chase him. You want to, I mean, of course, follow him. It's not like an actual race where he can get away from you. Because if he goes far enough, and I'll point out where it is as we go, he'll end up dead. Another silver amethyst ring. Potion of Magicka. Empty, empty. They're all mostly empty. And there is an actual reason why I killed him, specifically. It is actually, it's slightly easier for you, even if you are like a melee warrior, or a mage, to kill him yourself. He runs down here. Now, if you'll see, can I zoom in? Did I get that perk? I did not get that perk. Okay. I can't do that yet. You know, I'm gonna save, just in case. You'll see that there's a dead thing sitting there. There's dead things sitting in a couple of these ones, but you'll see that this one doesn't have any kind of equipment, and it is in fact just a dead body that you can search. That one, though, has a sword attached to its hip. Likewise with that one over there. When he runs into this room, these dudes will wake up and then kill him. But right now they're sleeping, which is the perfect sneak attack. See how it's like, it doesn't say search corpse or something like that, which is the perfect sneak attack opportunity, which I'm all about. There we go. See? Got a nice skill up in my sneaking skill. Too bad that armor's junk. We are going to level up, because I probably have more than one level up at this point, I think. Nope, I really only had one. I'm really close to one more, though. Did I put a point into that? I did put a point into that. Okay. I don't have enough for that. I don't have enough for most of these. I can get that one, though. And we're going to get that one. So yeah, it's a really good opportunity to sneak attack the enemies while they're still essentially sleeping at this point. Even if you're not trying to do any kind of stealth stuff, getting a jump on them yourself is definitely in your best interest. Amethyst, gold. Oh, and that one woke up. He sees me. He's hitting me. Hit me one more time. Oh, yeah. Come on, one more. One more. Oh, yeah. And you're dead now. You're re-dead. And we're going to just do my level up. 250 health is actually one of the achievements in the Achieve This mod. Is there anything else I want in Restoration? Dual casting, recovery, avoid death, no. What I do want, though, is possibly Necromage, although that's level 70, that's a while away. And Respite, which I can't get. Destruction, there's nothing I want in Destruction. Just throwing this out here. If you are trying to purely maximize your damage potential. The Augment Frost, Augment Shock, and Augment Flames do actually increase the damage of fire, frost, and shock enchantments on weapons. So if you know you're going to always be using a shock weapon, which is a pretty solid choice, just throwing that out there too, you could conceivably throw some perks into that to get some additional damage. But that's kind of extreme, and I wouldn't bother with it. There's definitely nothing in Conjuration I want. There is things in Illusion I want, mainly right up here. Quiet Casting. All spells you cast from any school of magic are silent to others. Lets you lob fireballs from stealth, essentially. But that's all I want there. And an alteration, what I want is right here. Nope, not that one. Is it this one? That one. Magic Resistance. Gives you 10% spell resistance for the first level. Also worth mentioning is Atronach, which requires a skill level of 100, but it absorbs 30% of magic of any spells that hit you. Spell absorption is a flat, negate all damage from it. However, that's quite a ways away. So we're going to go with... I want to go up here and level 70 on heavy armor, but that's a little whiles away. So we could go with block. Let's go with Power Bash. Complete Sturdy. Yep, that was an achievement. We're actually going to stop at this point and look at my Achieve That mod and see how many Hall of Glory. Alright, so the way this works is, I don't know if I mentioned it before, you get, have so much gold. Obtain a specific amount of gold. So I currently have acquired 6,513. I don't know if that's my current total. It's definitely not my current total. So it's all gold I've ever had. Good to know. See, I'm learning new things. So, do quests, clear dungeons, open up chests. Ooh, I'm 2 chests away from another one. I keep pulling out of it, and I'm not sure why. Explore locations, spend time in Skyrim, read books. Normally I'd have more than that because I read the spell or the skill books, but I'm not doing that right now. Own houses, eat food. On this side we have escape from jail, learn spells, capture a specific number of souls from using the soul trap spell, unlock a specific number of shouts, steal a specific number of horses, obtain a specific number of horses, slay a specific number of dragons, do side quests, contract the number of diseases, and then under character we have, craft so many armors, a whole bunch of crap here. Anyway, though, each time you do those, you get glory. I'm not sure if it's always 10 or how it works, and then the glory can be traded in for various abilities. So you can go, carry weight is 15, an increase of health or magicka or stamina are 20 each. You can increase your magicka or stamina regens. Those aren't super useful, at least. I don't think so. Carry weight is pretty useful and is also the cheapest. I wouldn't spend 20 glory on 10 increase to a stat. Elemental resistance 5 for 30 is probably pretty solid, but I'm a Breton and already have a pretty high resistance, so less useful for me. A random skill increase for 35 doesn't seem like a great choice to me. Shout recovery for 35 could be good, depending on what shouts you're a fan of. Increase all damage by 5% for 50 is probably pretty solid. 1 perk point for 75 is also probably pretty solid. And a set of Daedric armor for 150 is not good, I would say. I take the speed one. You will not notice an actual increase in speed until you take it a couple of times. By the way, you can just go around this if you want. But yeah, if you step on that, it triggers the trap. Oh, I barely dodged that. Check that out. It deals a decent amount of damage. Alright, we got a dude sleeping over here. Nothing on that side. Probably some down the ramp, but we're gonna sneak up to this dude. Oh, I didn't kill him. I should have power attacked. Oh, he's a mage too. There we go. Yeah, he's just like sitting down there. She's like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit down. It's cool, guys. It's cool. Don't worry about me. Oh, somebody spotted me. Him, apparently. But that other one sitting down there did not spot me. By the way, I knew that sneeze was coming. I was about to say, like, you know, I still feel like I need to sneeze. Finally, it happened. I sneezed. God, I feel great right now, by the way. Oh, hey, we have one right here, too. So the muffle effect from my armor is really useful in this situation. Also, that is a Mighty Steel Greatsword, which is technically listed as a battle axe. It's a modded weapon. We're gonna try to see if we can properly sneak attack this dude. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come back. Ooh. Sneak attacked. I'm all excited about that. Let's see how much my power badge does. Not a lot. And you're dead. Take his ancient Nord arrows. Now we do have, there's a chest up here in this dead end. It is locked. Just an apprentice though, nothing too bad. Potion of water breathing. 4 lockpicks were nice. The shield's junk. And we got this nice room. Now, you could, like, time this, or you could try to sprint through it. I kind of just go with the sprint and hope for the best. And then you pull that little chain and it disables. I think if you had, like, the telekinesis spell, you could actually pull it at reach. By the way, if you knock these things, they drop down and explode. I'll showcase that. Explode. Does decent damage if you're standing there. Now, I probably can't perfectly sneak right up on that dude that's standing in front of me, so we're gonna just finish him with an arrow. Well, it's also kind of cool I got the kill cam on him. Take my arrow back. And once again, we got another one standing down there. I'm pretty confident I've showcased this before, but we're gonna kill that one. And I think there's one right around the corner. Not that corner, though. Right there. Oh, and there's another one right there, apparently. And I missed. There we go. Oh, and there's another one. So this little red crap here on the floor is like oil. And if you ignite it, whether by... Ow! Ow! Well, that could have gone a little bit better. Whether by dropping those things on it or actually just hitting it with a fire spell, it will ignite like that. Well, that kind of sucked, though. Fast healing. With my increased healing capacity, that should heal me pretty well. Alright, and I think at this point I can just kind of casually go forward because I know where I'm at this point. I've gone through Bleak Falls Barrow so many times. So like a dude's gonna pop out of that coffin, for instance. And he's gonna like auto wake up, but he still isn't seeing it at this point. So I'm not going to be able to sneak up on him with a melee weapon, but I can hit him with a couple of arrows before he sees me. And then we'll switch to the sword and shield combo. Come on, hit me, my friend. Hit me. You didn't hit me fast enough. His sword's going all crazy. And then opening up this chest should be my 250th chest, which should... Ooh, Dwarven arrows. Ooh, magic Dwarven sword. Ooh, gold. Ooh, 6 lockpicks. Ooh, pretty soul gem. Petty soul gem. So I should get Treasure Hunter. Actually, and what I want to check at this point is how much glory that gave me. So we're going to go back to the hall. Alright, so it's 5 per thing you do. Unless they all give different amounts, which is possible. I honestly don't know. This cave is a pretty solid source of glowing mushrooms. You can also do some mining here. We are going to save, and I'm going to do some mining here, so I can maybe show you what it's like to get an Ore Guardian. Ore Guardians are actually pretty dangerous, which is part of the reason why I have a tendency to not really... That's an Ore Guardian. They are just reskins of a type of monster called an Ash Guardian. Oh, hey, there's 2. Alright, see, and this is why it's dangerous. Yeah, they're gonna kill me. And the reason why they're gonna kill me is because when you get far away from them, they just shoot dust at you. Kind of like a dragon's breath. However, the dust does way more damage. Yep, I'm dead. Reload. The dust does way more damage than their melee attacks, and they'll just keep it up on you. So with one of them, they tend to only do it as a range attack. So with just one Ore Guardian, you can just kind of stand there and keep taking their melee attacks and you won't have any problems. What gets sketchy is when you get 2. Like I currently have. Again. And I'm basically dead again. Cool. Potion of Extreme Healing. It's cool how he's like immediately proving me wrong by being like, I'm gonna keep up my my stupid attack. Yeah, so that was 2 Ore Guardians. Like I said, sometimes you get 2 of them, which is pretty dangerous. They drop piles of ore. Because iron ore is pretty common. By the way, it can also spawn them again at this point. Because iron ore is pretty common, it's not that big of a deal, but when you're dealing with, like, gold guardians, or, you know, like, ebony guardians, it's a little bit more about it. Anyway, as I was saying before, I got 2 of them and died. They are just a reskin of the junk. Of a type of monster called Ash Guardians, which can be found in the Dragonborn DLC. And there's always a dude here. And actually hitting this dude with arrows, sometimes it's a troll, can be a little bit more difficult than it looks because the actual, like, hitbox of those walls are in fact larger than it would appear. So sometimes you just miss your shots when you really shouldn't be. Alright. Ready for this? You're dead. And bone meal, garnet, take my gold back. So yeah, sometimes if you're a higher level when you go through here, there's a troll there. The troll is even more annoying trying to kill it from up above because the trolls regenerate. And then there's usually a dead skeever down here. Sometimes the skeever's alive. And we have a chest. That's going to have probably junk in it, would be my guess. So, mostly junk, but that scroll was a pretty nice find. Decent amount of money for the scroll. Also sells to a type of NPC that I don't normally have a lot of sellable items to. It also doesn't weigh a lot, which is a nice touch. Anyway, through here is the last dude. And then we go through a loading area, but I will end my video before we get to that point. So this is like the sub-boss. Oh, I just missed that arrow. Don't spot me. Don't. Wow, are you seriously this stupid? Yeah, just keep running over there. This is not... Yeah, I was like, this isn't gonna work. What big glowing red eyes you have, my friend. Shield bash. Skill up. Once I get him kind of close, her kind of close, I'm going to let her hit me a couple times. And also throw myself a heal while we're at it. And I'm just going to casually pick this lock. Because picking... I broke my pick. Picking locks does not take time. Which is good, because occasionally you'll find locks, locked chests and stuff underwater. So we got gold, a soul gem, some junkie potions, and a junkie bow. Come on. I would like to get one more heal out of myself. Come on. Come on. Heal acquired. And now I'm just gonna kind of let her whack me a couple times. Come on. Like, 2 more hits. Thank you, and you're dead now. Oh, now you're dead. Ancient Nord arrows. 13 damage on that versus 16 on that. No, I'll stick with what I got. Alright. We'll save. And we quit back to the main menu. This video ended up being a little bit longer than I wanted to, probably around 32 minutes at this point. That's life. As always, though, people, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, check me out on Patreon, Twitter, Facebook, and I will see you folks at some future point. Oh, I tricked you.